Hello, friends. Today we'll be talking about cozy mysteries because my channel is the coziest on YouTube. So I'm an authority on this. Ever since I received feedback from the dev editor on book one, where he described it as a cozy mystery, I've been interested to see if my books actually qualify. So I did some research on cozymystery.com and came up with the following criteria. But first, let's run the intro thing I made. So what I found out is that there are 6 major areas to look at when determining if a book is cozy or not. 1. Is it a mystery? 2. Does it have a cozy tone? 3. Where is it set? 4. What is the crime? 5. Who is the sleuth? And 6. Who else is involved? Again, all of this comes from cozymystery.com. So go there to find all sorts of authors and resources and whatever, if cozy mysteries appeal to you. Now, let's see if my books qualify. Is it a mystery? A cozy mystery is all about the puzzle. It's not a romance where they happen to also be solving a mystery. The entire point is for the reader to solve a puzzle alongside the sleuth. If the mystery is solved by the halfway point and we spend the rest of the novel chasing down the bad guy, that's not a cozy mystery. Chances are that's a thriller. We may go into all the other kinds of mysteries in another video. If that interests you, let me know in the comments, and I'll make another video. We can cover them all. So, do my stories qualify with that criterion? Yeah, I think so. It's all about finding clues and solving the mystery. There's a bit of character development along the way, but that's subordinate. Does it have a cozy tone? Cozy mysteries give the reader a cozy feeling as they read. Go figure. They're calming, light, breezy. You shouldn't be on the edge of your seat as you read. Does mine qualify? I don't know. I'd like to think you'd be a bit on the edge of your seat while reading. No swearing. Does mine qualify? I don't know. The main character swears in French. There's the odd F-bomb here and there. So chances are I don't qualify as a cozy based on that. No sex. Well, I mean, so far in the 2 books I've written, it's not like there have been sex scenes. This isn't an erotica. But there are mentions of onanism and genitals, and nothing's really held back. This is not a modest future. So I may not qualify there. No gory details. We don't see the murder, we find a body. There might not be any blood, depending on how the victim died. The reader is looking for clues, not graphic descriptions. So, yeah, maybe. I don't really go into descriptions of the bodies, so let's give me a win on that. Perspective. It's almost always either in the first or third person, but it is always from the sleuth's perspective. If the book is written from multiple perspectives, it is not a cozy mystery. Well, I mean, sure. My books are third omniscient and from all of the investigators' perspectives as they proceed either solo or in teams. Maybe that qualifies on average. I don't know. Length and description. Typically, a full-length cozy mystery is around 60,000 words, or about 240 pages in a standard-sized book. This is shorter than a standard novel, which comes in about 80,000 words. Cozies skip detailed descriptions of places and people, other than the clues, and it's a feature of the genre. So, yep, my books certainly fall within that. We're right at, 60, 65,000, and not a ton of those words are wasted on description. It's mostly the clues and the investigative technique. Where is it set? Many traditional mysteries were set in very limited locations, a country manor, or even a train carriage. Cozies are a little more expansive, but not by much. Rather than the manor house, they might be set in a whole village. Rather than happening in a single night, it might progress over several days. The reason for this is to limit the number of suspects. Cozies aren't normally set in cities because anyone could have committed the murder in a city. They're in a village, a small coastal town, or a cruise ship, anywhere with a finite number of people who might have committed the crime. For this one, even though the setting is an entire solar system, I think my books qualify. They are deliberately set in more intimate locations or give reasons for excluding the bigger picture. Past or present. There is no limit on when a cozy mystery is set, although they are almost never set in the future. Okay, well, mine is. Or are. So I guess I fail here, but come on, work with me. It can be a mystery in the future. Okay, what is the crime? It's murder. No other crimes qualify unless the books are made for a younger audience. We never see the murder in detail since it happens off page. A book where we see the murder, even with the killer's identity hidden, is not a cozy mystery. We don't get any details of what happens other than from our heroine. There are never details of the body unless it is a specific clue to the mystery. There are no descriptions of blood. Often the murder doesn't even involve blood, as the victim might have been poisoned or strangled or struck with something. Okay, I'm not sure if I qualify there. The murders do happen off page so far, but there are some descriptions of the wounds, although not too gory at all. Police. After we find the body, the police become involved. They may rule the death as a suicide, or they will take obvious clues and make a quick arrest. The sleuth doesn't believe that they have the right answer and will begin their own investigation to find the truth. Or the sleuth themselves, or perhaps their best friend, is the primary suspect. They know they didn't do it, so now they have a powerful reason to investigate and clear their name. Either way, it propels the sleuth into the mystery to find the correct answer. The police may warn them not to interfere, but that never stops them. The entire point of the story is for them to solve the mystery with or without help. No, I don't really qualify there. My main characters are the police. Well, not really. They're galactic investigators. My equivalent of the FBI. But that brings us to, who's the sleuth? The sleuth is the protagonist of the story in a cozy mystery. Everything is seen from their perspective. Plus, she is a she. At least 95% of the main characters in cozies are women. Nope, I don't qualify. As of book 3, it's half and half, but the main character's male. As far as occupation is concerned, the amateur sleuth is fundamental to the cozy mystery. They might be a baker, a librarian, an antique store owner, a writer, or even a reporter. If they're a professional detective in any form, they're not cozy. If they're a retired cop, they might be cozy because they're no longer a professional. So nope. Based on that criterion, I am not cozy because my main characters are professional investigators. One caveat. There are some cozy mysteries which star the local constable in a small village in the middle of nowhere. These can qualify as cozy as long as none of the other rules are broken. When several police officers are involved, or the solo officer is high-ranking, it is less likely to be cozy and more towards the police procedural side. So I guess I'm more police procedural then. Who else is involved? The best friend. The best friend might be the chief suspect, which is why the sleuth is involved. Nope. The romantic interest. He's a local who she crushes on, but he also helps in solving the mystery. Nope. The nosy neighbor. Someone has to twitch those curtains, see everything going on in town, and give a vital clue, which is enough to cast suspicion on someone. Nope. The local shopkeepers. They see everyone in town. Maybe they give information about people's movements, or maybe they provide a space for people to meet and talk and overhear things. Nope. The local policeman. He's the one investigating, not our sleuth, and he will remind her of that. He might be bumbling or incompetent or quick to judgment, but he'll give her reasons to keep going. Nope. The victim. Sad to say, but a cozy murder victim is rarely missed. This lets the author concentrate on the mystery and not on the reaction to a beloved friend's death. So I might qualify there. In the future I've created, people are less concerned with the deaths of others. So it acts in much the same way plot-wise, to keep you focused on the mystery instead of the emotions. So, let's wrap this up. Many of these are hard and fast rules. Others you can play with. It depends on the reader more than anything, because personal taste plays a big role. Do my books qualify as cozy mysteries? Well, based on everything we just went through, not exactly. They seem to be more along the lines of cozy-ish sci-fi police procedurals, but since it can't be a police procedural either, given that it's set in the future and no one knows what police procedure will be like at that time, I'll just stick with what I've called them so far, and that's sci-fi crime thrillers. In essence, though, they're murder mysteries in space. Did your novel qualify as a cozy? Do you think mine actually are? Let me know in the comments. You haven't actually read my novels, but maybe someone in the future watching this video that has read my novels could tell me if you think they are cozy mysteries. I would also like to take this opportunity to welcome and thank 16 new subscribers in the matter of like a week. It's incredible. Woohoo! Now we're cooking with gas. I appreciate each and every one of you. And thank you again, and have an amazing day.